Hi there, I'm Christina from hairomance.com. I'm answering your hair questions as part of my Hairomance Good Hair Q&A series. And today's question's all about growing long, healthy hair. This question was submitted through my Hairomance crew, and it's my free Facebook group. I'll pop a link below if you'd like to be part of the crew. Today's question goes, my hair always grows a little under my shoulders and then gets these little tails, so I have to trim. I have thin hair and an oily scalp. My hair always looks better and fuller when I cut it over the shoulders, but I really for once want to grow it to chest length and be healthy. So I have so much about this and I really feel it because the same thing happens to me. Particularly I think this is the case if you've got curly or wavy hair because our hair shrinks up so much when it dries. So when you want to grow it longer, it feels like it's taking forever. Also, some people's hair just grows longer than others. We normally have around a 7-year growth cycle, and depending on how fast your hair grows is how long you can get it in that time period. But if you do want long, healthy hair, I have a bunch of tips for you. Also, I want to add in that short hair is great, and if your hair looks good shorter, just embrace that as well. But back to long hair, and here's what to do. The first thing when you want to grow long, healthy hair is that it starts inside, and it's about focusing on your diet. You need to be eating a diet that is full of leafy vegetables and high in protein, because a healthy body will grow healthy hair. Next, now that your hair's growing well, you need to start taking care of your hair. Now, this part isn't sexy or interesting. It's actually just about routine and consistency. You want to do a weekly hair care mask to hydrate your hair and be washing your hair fairly regularly. I do not mean washing your hair every day. That's not going to help you grow longer hair, but washing around about twice a week is a good idea. Then when it comes to styling, you want to be doing as little as possible. This is a weird fact. Air drying your hair can sometimes be more damaging than blow drying on a low heat. If your hair takes a long time to dry, I would definitely recommend using a hairdryer to speed up that process. But as when it comes to the rest of your heat styling, I'd be putting down the straightening irons and curling ones for a long time. While the heat damage you do to your hair can be minimized with products, if you really want to grow it super long, you need to stop heat styling. Then there's another boring step. You need to stop coloring or lightening your hair. And this is why I'm never going to have super long hair. Coloring does damage your hair, so you need to make sure if you want long, healthy hair, you're doing as little as possible to it. But one thing you can do for your hair at home easily is give yourself a head massage. Head massages will improve the blood flow to your scalp, which will in turn feed your hair and help you to grow longer, more beautiful hair. Also, it feels pretty good and it's really easy to massage your own head. So it's something that everyone should be doing, whether you want long hair or just to unwind at the end of the day. Now a little note on supplements. I actually take hair supplements to help my hair, and I've been taking Viviscal for about the last 6 months or so, and I've taken it over the years as well. Supplements can really help your hair when you're trying to grow it long, but make sure that your diet is in good order before you start taking a supplement. And also check with your doctor just to make sure it's not interfering with any other medication you're taking. I always used to want really long mermaid length hair, and I once did get to try this with some really good extensions, and the one thing I couldn't believe was how heavy it was. And it actually made me glad that I don't have hair that long. It must be such a chore to take care of, especially if you have thick hair. So maybe growing your hair isn't exactly what you want. I found out when I tried it on that I was happy just to try extensions when I wanted long hair and keep my hair about medium length for the rest of the time. Try and be realistic when you're planning out growing your hair. Normal hair grows about 1 to 2 centimeters per month. So you can work out if your hair's currently here, you want to grow another 10 or 12 centimeters, but that's going to take anywhere from 6 to 12 months. And as for haircuts helping your hair to grow faster, while that's not exactly true, you want to stop any damage from going further up your hair. If you're keeping your hair healthy and you're not heat styling or colouring, haircuts every 4 to 6 months will be fine. Just tell your hairdresser that you're trying to grow your hair and get them to give you a really light trim. I hope these tips help if you want to grow long, beautiful hair, but remember that hair can be beautiful at any length. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my next video. And hit like if you're enjoying this Q&A series and would love to see more. And don't forget you can find all of my hair tutorials, tips and tricks at hairomance.com. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.